Keys. I'm in the foreign vibing, slide, feeling like Fabio Big Drip. It's murder, and like Bobby Doe.
Let's chat with Fatality MMA. Kameo Pack 2 or the Kameo Pack, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like it's coming. Why would it not come? I feel like that's a great opportunity to charge people. And plus, he said he's not done. He has a bunch of more ideas that he want to put in there. He as an Ed Boon. So I want to just take this time to talk about who I think and who I feel like would come and who won't come. So let's start with just has no chance to come to Kameo Pack or whatever you want to call it. Now, up top, I got to say Shiva. We will not get Shiva because we already have Goro as a cameo. So what really difference can you make? Hotaro. I don't think we're getting Hotaro in the game at all because I feel like I've seen interviews or something where Air Boon said he's not planning on using him. Onaga, you can't use Onaga as a cameo. He has to be like a big bad. I feel like that's coming down the line. Dagon and Taven, I feel like that's not going to happen either, but I feel like if you put them together, that'd be a cool duo to have. I know they don't really get along, but they're brothers. But still, though, I feel like that'd be a cool concept for a cameo character, having two characters as one. I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty dope. Last but not least, Aaron Black. There's no need for Aaron Black because he's just going to come in and shoot people. We don't need that. I'm sorry, we don't need that. The next few I want to talk about are kind of like joke characters. I don't really see them coming in unless they use them in some unique way. But that's the biggest defining thing about any cameo coming in here is can they be used in a defining or new creative way, or can they make an impact just by being there? So that's one of our main metrics of picking a cameo. But these few joke characters, I feel like they have to come up with an interesting way to do them, or they just won't make it because they're jokes. And off top, I gotta say Moloch, Mocap, and Drama. They'll be cool characters because, you know, we haven't seen them in a while, but I don't really see any use for them. You know, I feel like Drama's the one with the club on his hand. What is he going to do? Just come in and hit through the club a few times, a few different ways? I didn't really play with him back in the day. I don't remember. But, I mean, I guess we can find some ways to use them. I just don't see them coming. Meat and Suhao, I don't see them coming either. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't really see a purpose for them coming. I mean, Suhao would be funny and people would pick him. Movado was cool because Movado, well, they came up with some creative ways to make Movado, so I give them that. If they really want to, they could make it, but I just don't see it happening. Next two is Kira and Cobra. I don't see them happening at all. There's no purpose in having them. Excuse me. Kai and Jarek, I see no purpose in having them too. Kai would be a cool person, but I guess I will have to go back and watch some Kai gameplay to see if we can use him in an interesting way. But it'd be nice to have one of those guys. And a few other characters I don't really see coming in there because I see them coming as Combat Pack 3. Fujin, Cassie, Kung Jin, and Jade. Now, people, I've seen some whisper that Jade may be a cameo. That'll hurt my feelings, I'm not gonna lie. If Jade or Jackie was a cameo, that kind of hurt my feelings because Jax is my other favorite character. But if it is, I'm just gonna play with her. It is what it is. It still hurts my feelings. Alright, so next, before I get to the main Mortal Kombat characters that I think will be cameo characters, let's talk about a few of these guest characters because sadly there's a list. There's a big list. Off top, we have to say Chucky. There is no other guest character that you can put as a cameo more than Chucky because you can't really put him as a real character because MK doesn't do that small character type thing like other games like Tekken and Dragon Ball. But yeah, Chucky's one of the first ones to come in there. And I'm just being honest, if they don't become full characters, there will be DC cameo characters. Deathstroke, Harley Quinn, or even, I think I wrote Vigilante. I can't even read my own handwriting sometimes. RF. What DC character is RF? I don't remember. We'll get back to that later. I'll probably insert a picture there somewhere. But another good guest character that can be cameos, especially for guest characters that's already in the game, A-Train or Black Noir. I feel like those would be dope characters and they can use them different ways. They'd be very unique. Of course, A-Train is fast. There's another Mortal Kombat character that's fast that you can use, but A-Train would be cool to be coming in and use his speed. And Black Noir, his just, I want to say his brutality, but not necessarily like strength brutality, just like his no remorse coming in and just hurting somebody, killing somebody. Like remember, he gets off by killing people. But he'll be a nice feature to have, a nice character to have. Also, Invincible or Vigilante from Peacemaker. Invincible, of course, from Omni-Man. Then a few characters that I feel like would be dope, but I don't think they can because you can't. Well, off top, Ryu, I want to say Ryu would be dope to have as a cameo character, but he doesn't kill, so I don't know what you would do for his fatalities. I mean, maybe M. Bison or Vega, but M. Bison's like the most major one, or Akuma. I know Akuma will drop some bodies, so you can definitely use Akuma. Also, Cole Young or Art Young, he did write a poll about that, so I think that'd be pretty dope. He also wrote a poll about Kid Thunder and Blanca. I feel like one of those have to be in there too, so those are like hints. One of those people going to be in there, along with Cole Young, Art Young. I mean, Cole Young and Art Lean, yeah. Kid Thunder, Blanca, one of those will be in the game, I promise you. Then another cool guest character would be Negan. I feel like Negan would be pretty dope, because Negan's already brutal, he's been attacking, but now we can put him in Mortal Kombat and make him that much more brutal. Nice character to add to it. Also, since we're going like all the way out there, Hachi or Kazuya would be pretty dope. I mean, I wrote down Yoshimitsu, just because I think that'd be dope, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. But Hachi or Kazuya would be pretty dope to put in a Mortal Kombat game, because of course they will have their own fatalities. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tweet I forget his name, but the creator of Tekken, and see how you feel about that, because that'd be pretty dope. Then these last ones are kind of far-fetched. Well, also Predator. Predator's a really cool one too, but these last two are kind of far-fetched. Just like guest characters from other games, guest characters from other genre. Wolverine would be dope as a cameo character. I don't care what anybody say. He would be dope as shit. Just to come in with his claws and just stabbing people a bunch of times. Also, Fulgore from Killer Instinct. One of those would be dope. Wolverine from Marvel or Fulgore from Killer Instinct. Let me know how y'all feel about that one. I feel like that'd be dope. Now let's move on to the MK characters that I know have a great chance to be cameo characters. I'm sorry if any of your favorite characters are listed right here. I just feel like they would be great cameos because either one of their skills, or it'd be great to see that character again one way or another. Off top, I'm saying Cabal, because having Cabal coming by and spinning you to a circle where you can't move, like, you know, the Kung Lao spin, you know, the Cabal move, or come in using his forks to use you to bounce up. I feel like that'd be pretty dope too, but nice bounce up. He can have some defensive measure where he make you go fast or something like that, but I feel like Cabal would be a good cameo to have. Another one would be Blaze. More than anything, I think Blaze would just be a cool person to have in the game, to be honest. I feel like you can come up with some creative ways to use him, using his fire to stop you in your tracks, or somewhat like Scorpion does, or making fire come from underground. Well, Scorpion has something like that now, I think. I feel like they can come up with some creative ways to use Blaze, but I don't see him as a full character. I definitely see him as a cameo. I feel like Nightwolf would be better as a in-game character, like a playable character, but he can also work as a cameo because one, he used like his spears to shoot like bow and arrows and tomahawks. I always thought that was pretty dope. But he can also use his animal spears to help him fight or come out as cameo. So there's a few very creative ways you can use Nightwolf. So again, I think Nightwolf would be dope, but I rather see him as a playable character. Centurion uses the elements. Do I need to say more? That's pretty much like it writes itself. There are so many ways you can use the elements as like ambush, setups, bounce, combo extenders. You can definitely use her more. So I don't have to say much about her. Next would be Bo Raicho. That'll just be dope to have Bo Raicho as a cameo. Him using his drunken fist to throw up on somebody they slip, or him just come out and actually use the fart. Because we already have the fart in game. So why not bring Bo Raicho? And it'd be dope to have Bo Raicho and Madame Bo in game. I know we can't play with both, but you get what I mean. It'd just be dope to have both those models in game. Last but not least, well, two more left. Jade, I would hate to see Jade in there, but I feel like that's one of the main ways we're going to get Jade in there. But I think she's going to be in Combat Pack 3 because she's going to be a story character, but we just seen Chameleon as a cameo character. So yeah, Jade can possibly be a cameo character too. It's going to hurt my feelings, but... And either Jackie too, that'll hurt my feelings. But the last person I want to say is Shinnok. Now that'll kind of suck to put Shinnok that down low, but again, it'll be great just to have him in the game. So just to have his character model, his person, it'll be dope. And you still can use him, because I mean, Chameleon's got used. But pretty much that's my list. Let me know how you feel. Put your own list in the bottom. That's all I gotta say. Appreciate nature, and I'm enjoying this Chaos Rain pack. I am enjoying it a lot. I'm loving Cyrex. New Cybox pretty dope too, but I'm enjoying Cyrex. Appreciate nature.
There's much more to come.
Quit time.
Drop dummy, dummy.